It's more like adventure. It's more like the great adventure of your life.
Alright, so here I am up in Melbourne again. Just come up for an overnight trip to see Jordan B. Peterson. He's become a bit of a cult figure. I'm not too much of a cult person myself. Don't like big waves, but invest a lot of time and energy into listening to a lot of what he's had to say in the recent years, since he sort of busted onto the scene. So Jordan B. Peterson hails from Canada. He's conservative intellectual. I'm not sure why, but conservative intellectuals just make so much more sense than the left. Those postmodernists like Foucault and Lacan, what the hell are they talking about? I just sort of nod my head and, I'm so intelligent, I understand. But what the hell? Yeah, so the lecture's on down at the Melbourne Exhibition Centre in the plenary hall. So we'll take a quick stroll down there and get people as they're coming in. So, let's do it.
I've really been trying to make sense of this, because, well, what the hell's going on? Why am I selling out 3,000 person auditoriums? I use the stage, let's say, as a opportunity in real time to think. I've been thinking, well, if you're surfing, you don't confuse yourself with the wave. The wave. The wave. That's a real mistake. You might be on top of the wave. You're not the wave. The wave. The wave. That's a real mistake. You might be on top of the wave. You're not the wave. I think this long-form discussion and the public hunger for that is best conceptualized like that. There's a technological revolution. It's a deep one. Online video and audio. Immediately accessible to everyone, all over the world. It's turned the spoken word into a tool that has the same reach as the printed word. So it's a Gutenberg revolution in the domain of video and audio. And it might be even deeper than the original Gutenberg revolution, because it isn't obvious how many people can read, but lots of people can listen. The wave. The wave. The wave. You might be on top of the wave. You're not the wave. The wave. The wave. You might be on top of the wave. You're not the wave. I mean, you got a little bit of that with TV, right? And you got a little bit of it with radio. But there was bandwidth limitations that were really stringent, especially in TV, where you could get 30 seconds if you were lucky, and 6 minutes if you were stellar, to elucidate a complicated argument. So you can't do that. Everything gets compressed to a kind of oversimplified entertainment. But now, all of a sudden, we have this forum for long-form discussion. Real long-form discussion. It turns out that everyone is way smarter than we thought. The wave. The wave. The wave. That's a real mistake. You might be on top of the wave. You're not the wave. The wave. The wave. You might be on top of the wave.
Now, today we're going to change tack a bit. Going to get out of our minds and go and visit a couple of buildings out in the eastern suburbs. We're going to jump on the Pakenham line, head out east, stop in at Narrawarren, check out Bunjil Place by FJMT, Francis Jones Moran Thorpe, And then we'll swing by Clayton, Monash University Clayton campus. Check out a building by JWA, John Wardle Architects, the Teaching and Learning Building, which is meant to be pretty schmick. So we're going to check that out before heading out back out to the airport to jump on a plane back to Tassie. And yes, let's do it.
Everything is right. You get this physiological sense. Right place, right time. Follow this meaningful path. That's your buttress against the tragedy that produces resentment and malevolence. Meaning is the antidote to that. That's the fundamental religious truth. Life is suffering. That's true. There's malevolence. That's true. Meaning is the antidote to that. Yes. People say, well, meaning isn't real. It's like, no, that's wrong. It's actually the most real thing. It might even be more real than suffering and evil. It's possible. This isn't a metaphysical assumption that I make.
Okay, so here we are in Narrawarren, tickling the outskirts of suburbia. Right, way out deep east of Melbourne. Looking for this Bunjil place.
Right place, and your brain is telling you that. Your being is telling you that. The purpose of profound religious contemplation, profound philosophical contemplation, is to learn how to be in the right place at the right time, all the time.
I think it might be this way. It feels like it needs to be this way. So we'll just keep going here a little bit further. Okay, just spotted a glimpse of Bunjil place over my back shoulder here. Heading in the right direction, so we'll just keep going. Got to get across this highway.
What should move forward in time with me, and what should be let go as if it's dead wood? The more dead wood that you let go of and burn off, when you have the opportunity, the less it accretes around you.
Dead wood. Dead wood. Dead wood. Dead wood. Here's something interesting about forest fires. People have been trying to prevent forest fires for a long time. It's because forest fires burn up the forest, and that can't be good. But here's what happens if you don't let forest fires burn. Forests collect a lot of dry branches, right? Because tree branches die and wood falls on the forest floor and collects. The amount of flammable material keeps increasing with time. And that's not so bad if it's wet, but if the amount of flammable material is increasing and it gets really dry and then it burns, then you have a real problem. The forest fire can burn so hot that it burns the topsoil right off, in which case you don't have a forest at all anymore, you just have a desert. Dead wood. Dead wood. Dead wood. Dead wood. Lots of trees are evolved to withstand forest fires of a certain intensity, and some won't even release their seeds unless there's been a fire.
I've had a film without a permit. Is it possible to get a permit for that? Yeah, just go through approval or something.
And that's also a really useful.
Oh, it's okay. I'll only be here today. Just so for next time.
Yep, so I think on council's website.
It's a weak part of you. It needs to disappear.
But you said you can film on your phone.
And much easier.
Sorry?
You said you can film on your phone.
Okay, let's see. Alrighty.
So I don't know. It's strange, but anyway.
Okay, we only have one with us. And in the couples.
So just get a film and then just
Trying to run.
and then there's life of
So what we're talking about?
City of Casey's
City of
website.
Casey, okay.
Yeah, just type in. I think I just typed in filming on YouTube,
Yeah.
and it says allow 10 business days.
Right, okay.
And there's a service fee of $220.
Only one.
If you're a student, that would go to paid a fee of
So is that for professionals or something? It's just for personal?
I think it's 30 of HTV. Council and food.
Now you can go to the doctor, get those, or you can get them where you can have them at the council. Some days and some nights or somewhere else in Bella, they do this. Okay. Yeah, it's got mostly a newborn babies there, but
Good to know, thank you.
Perfect. Dead wood. Dead wood. Dead wood. Dead wood. It's a phoenix-like process, right? You're shedding all those elements of you that are no longer worthy of the pursuits that you're valuing. And then I would say the idea here is that as you do that, you shape yourself ever more precisely into something that can withstand the tragedy of life and that can act.
Anyway, that was it. Bunjil Place. Bunjil comes from the First Nations language. The great creator spirit who swooped down in the form of a wedge-tailed eagle to pull up a bit of clay and create man. Hence the dramatic swooping wings and those lattice forms that sort of touch down like legs. Pretty interesting, probably a bit too poetically metaphoric for my liking, but formally quite good. Interesting. Yeah, so 2 days in a row I've been approached by security telling me I'm not allowed to film on the property, not even allowed to film on footpaths or nature strips. Far out. What's going on? Apparently you can use your mobile phone, but if you've got a professional setup, you've got to get a permit. $200. I'm only here for one day, I haven't got time to go and get a permit, so just get some sneaky shots and move on. Nazis. Okay, so I've just been chased off the property. Apparently my
Life is a difficult process.
professional setup
Infinitely challenging.
is a bit offensive in public, so I mean I could have used my phone apparently to film, but it's just crap building anyway.
To chart a course to make the travel worthwhile.
Alright, so we'll just go and try and get 3 out of 3, eh? Go and visit this John Walter building in Clayton at the University of Monash University, whatever. Do a few sneaky shots before we go inside and attempt to get kicked out again. Alright, here we go.
To chart a course to make the travel worthwhile. And that's not happiness. It's a much more profound idea than that. It's more like adventure.
So, that was Narra Warren. Not a particularly inviting place, if you ask me. Yeah, not a place I'd come back to in a hurry, that's for sure. We'll go and try Clayton. Yeah, see how we go there.
It's more like adventure. It's more like the great adventure of your life. That's that's a difficult thing. It's not a tropical cruise with a Mai Tai in hand, although maybe now and then it could be that. But I think human beings, you know, we're very tough and combative creatures, and we're really built for a load. You really see this hunger arising in young men for exactly a call to that kind of adventure. It's like, get the hell up, guys, get to work. There's things to be done. It's like, get the hell up, guys, get to work. There's things to be done. There's dragons to confront and things to set right. I believe that's the truth, and I believe that it's more powerful than fear and than suffering. And that's saying a lot, because fear and suffering are real.